CJ.
Oh,
What's going on?
What's going on, dude?
Nothing much.
This is it, man. We're finally doing this.
I know. Oh shoot, I need to adjust how I'm sitting
Yeah,
too.
you're just like speaking.
Getting kind of nervous about it.
No, you're good. This is our podcast. This is our social commentary. This is our just
On everything.
talk show. This is
Talk show, talking crap, talking smack, talking talk. You know?
like not smart ideas. Just
No, absolutely not.
opinions.
Yeah, just to start off, we want to say sorry for everything we're about to say because we're obviously not educated at all.
Yeah.
To like.
A bunch of just uneducated
Yeah,
guesses.
well,
on a
yeah.
lot of educated
well,
topics.
I mean, just that and like YouTube. You know,
Yeah.
that's like my biggest library. I feel
Yeah.
like it's just YouTube. So like all the facts I get is
It's
YouTube facts and
internet facts.
Yeah, and I mean everyone knows how real internet facts are to
Oh,
begin
just
with.
totally real.
Yeah,
Well, I'm CJ,
I'm Paul.
and yeah, so
Maybe we should talk about how this got started.
yeah. Paul came to me, and I was not down to do it.
No, yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. You told me that you were like super scared to do it at first,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh.
And then
damn.
like we're
'Cause
both
you're,
just
like-
doing the most to
Yeah,
start it off. Yeah.
I know, and like the funny thing is too, when you said like you're scared to do it, I was like, damn, this is literally the only person like I really could see myself actually doing a podcast
Same.
with.
I think so.
Yeah.
Same.
So I'm glad it's like you and me.
You have
know?
a good talking voice, and I think I was really scared of my like speech impediment. Like
But I don't think you really have one.
I don't
to
have
begin
one anymore, but there's definitely times where I would be talking and my like tongue will just kind of feel like it's like
Just get stuck in
yeah,
it.
it just stuck, and I'm just like, okay, well,
I think what happens with me is when I used to talk to girls especially, I was really like
Women.
and people probably thought I was, you know,
they're like, oh my god, are you
stupid.
okay?
Yeah, they just
You're
thought I
like,
was like having a
my heart's
seizure or
failing
something.
right now. You just pass out. And you're like, anyway, so dinner at 7.
Just like act nonchalant.
No,
super
I feel like
cash.
just talking to people was definitely something that I had to warm up to.
Really?
I couldn't even order my food. I was one of those people.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like, put the black beans on it, put the cheese on it. No, not that much cheese. Stop putting that much cheese on
You're
it.
getting confident about it. Well, because you're scared to like look over the glass, right?
Yeah, okay. So I can't deal with like restaurants that have a glass wall to where you can order. Like Subway's okay, but Chipotle and this other burrito place, Chronic Taco place. I don't know,
Well,
Mexican
it's
food.
just Mexican
Yeah,
food, I guess.
But they have just the tallest glass wall. Like it's like they're
makes-
trying to keep me. Well, I guess they kind of want me to keep me out of the food. But,
I don't think they want you coughing on the food or
Yeah.
like touching it or anything.
but it's just so tall, and it's like taller
It's
than the
intimidating.
workers.
Yeah,
it is.
it's like I feel like I'm at a zoo, but
Yeah.
I'm the animal. You know, they're
It's
looking
like,
at me.
what side of the glass are you on?
Yeah, I'm like, am I getting like I'm
Just-
saying you?
Pointing. Yeah.
What's
I'm-
going on
Why
here?
can't you just like? I don't want to like look over and just kind of be like, yeah, that, huh? What? It's just
Huh?
awkward.
What? Yeah, that. And then they give you the wrong thing, and they're like, next.
Actually, like today when I went to Subway, I was ordering a bunch of food for my family. I was ordering like 4 sandwiches, and I felt bad because like a whole line started as soon as I walked up. Like there was nobody there.
Really?
It was just me, and I walk up and I'm like, I like to order 4 sandwiches, please. And they're
And then
like,
20
cool.
people walk in.
Yeah, 20 people. Their
Isn't
kids.
that's like
this
the best though. Like
whole
seriously.
like Uganda.
Just every single country
Yeah.
ever is just there at that one Subway.
But I was like talking to him, and I was telling him, and there's like that glass in front of us, and I'm not that short, but it's a very tall glass.
Just in general.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
was just like, hello, and I was just like, telling him like I want light mayonnaise on everything. He said, huh, mayonnaise? I was like, light mayonnaise, and then he didn't even put mayonnaise on 2 of the sandwiches, and I was like,
He just put like the most mayonnaise on 2 of them and then none on the other 2.
Yeah,
he's like,
he's
just
all like-
balance it out.
so you
put
can
it on
just
the other
scoop
one."
it from one and put it on the other.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Ugh.
alrighty, sandwich artist, you do
Dude,
that.
Subway's just such a scam in general, I feel
A
like.
scam?
Yeah, well, because I can make my own sandwich.
That's
you know?
actually
I can
true.
make my own damn sandwich. And it's like half the people there hate working there. And
That's
it's like,
true.
I don't want to
Yeah.
eat something created in hate that is old as well, you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I have a couple friends that work at Subway and they say that the ingredients are super old. And I
Yeah.
feel really bad talking about this now that you're going to eat Subway later.
It's like, damn, I was really waiting for the Subway sandwich,
Dang,
Paul.
no, I actually haven't eaten in 6 days.
I'm like
and that was
chewing
the
on my
only thing.
like chicken breast, and it goes. I'm like,
And then you pull out a bottle cap and you're
Yeah.
like, what is this?
I'm like, oh, a collectible.
A collectible. I was like, oh, I got the Cracker Jack
Yeah,
edition.
it's like yes, to my
Oh.
collection. I mean, my dad's the same way too. We have like an air fryer and like an oven and like all that stuff, or like the oven toaster.
Yeah.
And like anytime we go anywhere, he's like, "Oh, you could just do that on bread on rye at home and save yourself
Make it at
money."
home.
And I'm like, "Dad, that costs effort."
Yeah. Why I don't understand like why parents that's such a big thing. Like save the money, make it at
DIY.
home. But I'm like, if we had it at home, I
I
wouldn't need to
would.
get it somewhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's just me being like a shitty son and like
Yeah.
saying that like I need more stuff
Like your
at
dad's
home.
just like on the brink of just like trying to save
Yeah.
as much money, and you're
No,
like,
seriously.
"I'll order a $8
I'm
sandwich."
like, you know,
no
it'd be
worries."
appropriate right now. $20 bowl from Chipotle.
I mean, I guess like that is just everything. You just kind of pay for service and
Yeah.
for a
Well,
lot
I
of
mean
things
that
can do
you know when
yourself.
you like ask for the sandwich baked at Subway,
Yeah.
they charge it as like a good after that after they
Really?
yeah after they toast it.
Oh man,
That's how they get you. It's like 75 cents or something like that.
wow!
I
I need
know.
to check my receipt. I'm
Yeah.
just like, $20. I'll just go outside and put it on the sidewalk.
It's a hot good.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it in my car for like 3 days
It's
without
made
the
with
wrapper.
love. Yeah.
So it gets super crunchy too.
Just on the dash. You're just
Oh
like
my
waiting.
gosh. Dude, I like it's the worst like spilling what shit. I keep saying like so much. I've
You're
already
fine.
noticed it. Whatever. Anyways,
Keep it cash.
what's the worst is like spilling water in your car and then like the smell emulsifying
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's hot outside and you kind of forget about it because like it's water
Yeah.
and then you go in your car and it smells like death.
Yeah.
You're just like
Or like
what do I
I'll have
walk
my
into?
cup holder and I'll have a drink and it'll kind of spill around the top. Pardon me. And like it'll just like pool in there and I won't know because I'm just driving. I'm not like staring at my cup. And you pick it up and just kind of it just kind of squishes you and you're like, that's gonna stay there for a little bit and I will smell
That's
that
there forever.
and
Ew.
it's pretty gross.
You know what like my deepest fear is like leaving a soda cup from like McDonald's or something in the car and then just it breaking on the bottom of the
Oh,
cup. Like
yeah.
I think about that all the
Just right
time.
on.
I just like poke it. I'm like, is this gonna be good in my car for like 30 minutes?
Yeah.
And then like I'm just gonna double cup everything now so everyone thinks I'm sipping. You
Just
know what I'm
sip and
saying?
lean. You're just
Yeah.
double cup leaning.
Just like the coolest guy ever.
Some guy's like, yo, let me have some of that. You're like, oh, it's Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper.
This is actually
so-
vitamin water, sir. Thank you. Willie, right?
Yeah, he's like, drop a Jolly Rancher in there. You're like,
Jolly.
you're like, why'd you do that in my vitamin water? In my
I didn't want
dragon
this.
fruit water.
Bro, what does dragon fruit really taste like? Because I feel like the vitamin water doesn't have dragon fruit, right?
It's a real fruit, right?
No, yeah, no, it is.
Okay.
I,
I'm just
I
like,
think.
so are dragons real? Because dragon fruit's real?
I think so.
Definitely.
Dragons are real. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I know it's all like just not like sugar, but like artificial sugar. Like
What, dragons?
yeah,
I'm just kidding.
they're just made of sugar. They're all sweet and nice.
They're super nice. Like in all the fairy tales, nobody gets eaten. They all
Yeah.
just like have a good time. I'm gonna drink some water.
I guess this is like our first like example of being uneducated.
Oh,
We're just
yeah,
guessing.
absolutely.
I have no idea what a dragon fruit is, and I don't think I'm gonna take the time to
Wait,
look it up.
okay.
but
I think I get 'em confused. Is the passion fruit the one with like that's like white with the seeds on the inside?
I thought a passion fruit was an R&B singer. Just
I think no, that's a song by
Yeah.
Drake.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't hear it.
it was
so.
it was a big deal. I feel like. I don't want.
I don't know.
don't make me sing it.
You're like,
But,
let me show everyone
Just
what
know,
this
like,
song
if you
is.
heard it, you'd be like, oh yeah, like right away.
I'll let
Trust
the
me.
record show that I don't know. I respect Drake, but
Drake,
I don't
like, he definitely has earned his place. I
Yeah.
think he's earned his keep.
Yeah,
He's
he's
fine by
he's earned his
me.
money. He's earned his bank account.
Yeah.
Let's be real. But
I just think, well, I mean, now no matter what he drops, it's gonna be a hit.
Yeah.
And then there's gonna be memes attached to it.
Yeah.
And
I
I feel
mean,
like
I-
that's where half of his marketing is the memes.
is the memes. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
like Hotline Bling that just blew up because everybody was like,
Doing
this
the
is
dance,
meme
too.
material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the dances blow up so big.
Mm-hmm.
If you have like a dance like the shiggy.
I guess that kind of sucks if like you kind of have to separate the artists like from their
Song.
like vision. Yeah, from their
Yeah.
song for what you hear versus what you see.
Or it kind of just sucks being alive.
Yeah,
in
it just
general.
sucks being an artist. Just sucks being creative and
Yeah.
having everyone rip your creativity
I'm
out.
just gonna put my phone over there
Oh
too.
yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Guess we'll just keep it cash.
Yeah,
Just-
so
we'll
I
just
think
leave
the whole
this on
point
the
of this
table.
too is to try to keep it as natural and casual as possible because this is like something that we don't want necessarily stressful. So like if anyone has a problem with that, Freak off.
I thought you like flipped out the camera. I was like,
No, that'd be
Paul,
kinda
my
bad.
grandma watches this. She's all like, was that at? I like how my grandma's holding up a phone and she's in a walker. She's like, was that directed at me?
Was that towards me? That was that me.
I liked Paul.
Yeah. He was so nice.
I feel like we should just like blur it out. Like it's just like a little
then-
burrito right there. But
Dude, that'd be
It's my
really
middle
funny.
finger.
Just have a burrito to censor everything.
Mhm.
That'd be good. I
Just-
could go. I could rock with that. So like we called the show Brorrito.
we called the show burrito, not
Burrito.
burrito. Brorrito.
Brorrito. Because initially we were gonna start with like our little niche being that like we tested out, not tested, we ate burritos and like reviewed them. But then we realized that's
It's
a lot of
burrito.
effort.
Yeah,
and
it's
that's
a lot of burritos.
Yeah, like for living in Southern California, I feel like we only have like, I mean, well, where we live, we have like 8 places.
Yeah, we have 8 places, but eating those 8 places every single time we want to film, it's a lot of.
And I mean, we're shooting for a long
lot of
time with this
calories.
bad boy
Yeah.
too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be fat
It's
like in 2 years
like
and just like
episode
eating burritos.
1000, and we're like, alrighty, we're here with the cater burrito. This is just for me.
And like from El Mariachi, like the 6
Yeah.
foot long ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just have one of our own.
And it's just like laid on the table, and we're just like eating it, and it's just like slowly getting
Just
shorter and
shorter,
shorter.
and then our stomach getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I don't think that's good. I feel like we're in a time of age where we could just look out for ourselves and not eat that much.
Yeah, yeah. I think we should have a burrito on every once in a while. Maybe just
Yeah.
as like a guest.
I mean, well, the name. Okay, so the way Brorrito came about, it's actually from a Churdley's video.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah, because we love Churdley.
Yeah, I just anybody in like that category in general. I feel like
yeah, like Blake Weber and
Yeah.
Churdley and all them.
I
They're-
met Blake Vapes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I
You're
did.
lying.
No,
Okay.
I swear to God.
Okay, well,
This
let
is
me
like- okay,
let me
yeah,
talk about
go
how we
ahead.
got Brorrito.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
can
yeah.
talk about that.
Yeah, because
definitely.
we can't go off track.
Yeah, I
It's
think
bad.
that's a first for me
Yeah.
to hear that. But what happened is we were eating at this place.
Chronic Taco.
No, Buffalo Spot.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Buffalo Spot. And we were eating my car, and we had the video playing while we're just munching on fries and
Yeah.
chicken, and we were watching this video, and the word Brorrito came up.
Well, yeah, because at first I was like, what would be sick is Burrito Bros.
Yeah. Oh,
But
yeah.
That just seemed too lengthy too.
That
Like I like Brorito. It's
yeah.
just like.
But it was funny because we had the name Brorrito Bros sitting, like we were just pondering on it
Oh,
for a
yeah.
long time, and then Charlie in the video was just like,
Brorito.
"Brorrito me, bro," and I'm just like, and we looked at each other
And it
like,
was ah!
"Oh my god,
That
that's
was like
amazing!"
a coming. Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
coming to Jesus moment.
That-
For sure. Like
Yeah,
seriously, both of our
Jesus-
eyes were just like.
Yeah, we're just like, I saw him. He did a miracle. Jesus is like working the YouTube algorithm.
He's like, I got you guys. Don't
yeah,
even
he's
worry
like,
about
don't even.
this."
He's like, Burrito Bros. What the?
That's trending.
Yeah. But Blake Vapes.
Oh yeah. So my friend showed me Blake Vapes very early on. And so we're super hyped about it. And he said he was doing a pop-up in Redlands, like at a vape place.
Really?
And
What the heck?
yeah, this was like 3 years ago. This was before he was super into like doing
Yeah.
the voiceovers and stuff
Yeah.
like this. Like this, like that.
Like this, like
yeah,
that,
this.
like
Yeah, he was still like pretty grassroots.
Yeah, it's
you
like
know?
yeah, I met him when he was underground. When he
Yeah.
was in underground, like
Seriously,
yeah.
I was a fan before anybody else was a fan.
It's like
But-
fame changed him though.
Yeah, I know, honestly. Well, I don't even know too much anymore, to be honest, because doesn't matter. Anyways, so yeah, me and my friend went to the pop-up shop, or not pop-up, just like him doing like, I think he was guest DJing maybe. But the funny thing is, like here, nobody knew who he was, and
Yeah.
everyone was just like these big tatted out cholos and stuff like that.
In Redlands and
yeah,
just-
just
yeah.
like, what's up, fool? And and he's just like introducing himself like how he like. Not like in the Blake
like,
Vapes persona.
Hey, what's going on, man?
No, yeah. No, but he was just introducing himself as like a normal person. And then like me and my friend were the only ones who were like, Black Vapes!
Yeah.
And then like he was super hyped.
I bet like yeah, he probably felt like so good.
Yeah,
about
like
that.
it was
It's
it was like
thank
a great
God.
moment for all of us, honestly. Like that was probably the most spiritual moment for me too, you know?
I feel like that sucks to be like someone who's pretty renowned. Well, I guess like I mean any celebrity. It's kind of like a status.
Yeah,
like a
I would
title
get
you
really
kinda get.
tired of being known for like one
Yeah.
thing specifically.
But I guess it would also kind of be grounding. Like it would ground you to the kind of.
Oh yeah, that like you're not that
Yeah,
famous.
it's like you walk up and
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, I was on a TV show for one season. Everyone's like, who are you? This is Chipotle.
Yeah. I feel like okay, so we both work retail, and like, have you ever thought like how many famous people we've probably gotten
Yeah,
on
I
accident without
don't
even
know.
like noticing?
Yeah.
I feel like at my store I've gotten like quite a few and just not even realized it at all.
What if they were the people that ask for extra discounts? I'm like, you're a celebrity.
They're the
like,
cheapest people.
Yeah, they're just like the cheapest. I'm trying to save my money. I just bought like a Lambo.
Come on.
And you're like, you don't know who
on.
I am.
That's so
Look me
awkward
up."
too, though. I hate when people ask me that. If like, can I get an extra discount? I'm like, dude, I just work here. I don't
Yeah.
own the freaking company.
What's okay? So this is a secret. I can actually give a lot of people some discounts. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
just don't though, because it's. I mean, one, it's gonna look bad on me as an employee. They're
It's
like,
gonna reflect on you.
yeah, but then
Yeah.
also, why should I? I don't
Why
know.
do you
I
deserve
don't,
one? Why
like,
are you
okay,
special?
Honestly, I don't know you. Why would I give you a discount? Like,
Yeah.
unless we were really like, you're really a nice person. I'm like, yeah, I'll give him like $5.
Yeah,
off.
maybe. But even then, I feel like it's still like, but the other person's gonna be like, so you give that guy
Yeah.
a discount.
I'm like, yeah, he called me by my first name. I don't even know you.
I don't know you. I like that like weird connection after seeing somebody like multiple times at the
At the
store.
same- yeah.
Yeah, and you're just like, hey, I kind of know you, and it's like so awkward. The second time I feel like it's way more awkward talking to somebody.
He's like,
rather
hey,
than the first time.
we sold you stuff and stole your money. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Buy some more
Yeah,
stuff.
buy some more. We haven't been making our goal. We're about to close down. We're gonna milk it out of you. We
I'm
don't care about you.
I'm about to get fired.
Paul, you're like sitting at bed at night. You're like, I wonder what she's doing. If she's gonna come in again next week.
Maybe she's gonna come. She's gonna buy a pair of pants just from me.
Yeah. Well, you just exposed yourself. Now people know you work at a pants store.
Oh,
People
crap.
are gonna go to True Religion and rob you.
Well, good thing I don't work at True
Yeah.
Religion. though.
It's
I
like,
mean-
but
I mean,
still
I
rob
do.
True Religion.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to say right away rob True Religion
Yeah.
or anything.
It's like, I'm
that,
not really telling you to rob True Religion.
But you should rob True Religion.
I'm not telling you to get a potato sack, get a water gun, walk up to True Religion, and start screaming for money and pants.
Totally illegal.
Yeah.
Totally illegal.
Totally a bad idea. Don't do it. Don't even mention that I told you to do it. But if you get some pants, I wear a 3230.
And also, the best time to go into the store is 3 o'clock because they're
Yeah.
changing shift managers,
Yeah.
and in between that, the exchanging of the keys.
It's like, and let me know because my place is right next to the power outlet, and I could easily just unplug everything at the security cameras.
Weird.
And they have 8 cameras. 8 cameras. But don't do
don't
it.
do that.
Don't
Totally
do-
illegal, obviously.
Please don't do that.
Just laid out like the whole entire blueprint.
Yeah, pour to like the True Religion. People are like, hi, welcome to True Religion. And they just get robbed at gunpoint.
The store is just empty. It's like, well,
It's like, yeah. It's like, I wonder who told them to do this.
well, like the bad thing is you're literally not allowed to do anything if like somebody steals from the store. Literally,
Yeah.
it's not stolen until it's out of the store.
Yeah, and they like, for the company and its employees, they tell you not to chase
Yeah.
because you can get hurt,
Hurt.
and then it could go against them. But dude, I'm down to tackle people
I,
if they
I would
steal
be
stuff.
so down to tackle somebody.
That's
just
such
one
a
time.
scum thing to steal. Like,
Yeah, pants and shoes.
Yeah.
In general.
cause like people at the mall, they'll always come in with just like the biggest bag, cause all the designer stores give you the biggest bag, and you're buying like
Yeah.
a $700 wallet this big, and like it'll be empty, and like they'll just walk into your store and like they'll just,
And then for some reason the bag's full when they're walking out.
Yeah.
It's like you can't do anything.
and you're like, what kind of magic was that?
I've been like really tempted too, because you know how if you tell somebody the price, it's like it's
Yeah.
that price, or so like if you mess up and tell them the wrong price,
Yeah.
like a cheaper.
Yeah.
Is that the word?
Yeah.
Cheaper price.
The better price.
Then
The
you-
real
yeah,
price.
the real
What it's
price.
worth,
Then
actually.
they could say, but he said that, and then you
Yeah.
have to charge him that. I'm
Yeah.
so tempted to one time just be like, he said it was free.
Yeah, so.
So what are we gonna do about that?
And you like point at the guy, you're like,
Him.
him exactly. And the guy's like, but it's my first day here. You're like,
Shut up! You told me it was free.
It's like, first day doesn't
He
mean
said
you
it,
can't
he
do first
said it.
mistakes.
Yeah, I
He gets
know.
fired on the spot. He can't afford to like
that's
pay.
like one thing that's like
for dinner.
stressful about the first day too, is like setting the pace for how hard you work at that job,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
because my last job I worked at another pants store. I was just about to say the name again. That's terrible. I worked at another pants store, and I was just the hardest worker there. And so literally I was doing everything, and I was like, oh my God, like why? This is literally not going to matter, because there's like no commission, no nothing. I didn't even get like promoted a spot or anything. And I was just doing the most, and then it just like, my efforts ended up fruitless, and I was just like, why am I doing this?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like for when I work a job or when I hire new people, I always like tell them, or I can see when they're trying to figure out when do we stand around and when do we not stand around.
Yeah.
That's the thing, because I feel like even now as like a veteran employee there, it's like I feel like that's so bad. My career at
My
this
career.
retail job. But like there's definitely times where you can stand around and everyone else is standing
Oh,
around.
yeah.
And then you can not stand around and everyone's like, what's he doing?
Yeah.
Like, why isn't he working?
Yeah. There
Or like, what do we do in slow times? Because there's a lot of slow times.
Yeah, downtime. I remember. Well, I don't know if I should say this. Yeah, I'm gonna say there was a couple times where like
Remember, we can bleep out anything you say, Paul.
Yeah, true.
It's just like 5 minutes of just like no audio. Yeah. And everyone's like, "This is such a great podcast."
Love it, love it.
So
Snaps
it's
for
like
that.
they just have like their earbuds on. It's like, "Pee." It's just like, I love it.
Oh crap!
Oh,
Oops.
you messed it up. We just gotta start over now.
Yeah, I think we should just like cut it. And
I
then
think you could
restart.
actually move your mic up a little bit.
You
more,
think I
too.
should, huh?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay. I feel better about that too. What if it's just like really quiet the whole time?
Yeah.
That'd be
Everyone's all
terrible.
like, "There's just no audio." We just weren't looking at the laptop. We're like, and this whole episode's trashed. Alrighty, guys. We'll see you in the second. We're just like.
Woo, woo! That was the most intense conversation
It's like,
ever.
all my secrets were just out in that 2 seconds.
That
I'm
was
glad
amazing.
everybody heard it.
Yeah, it needed to be heard.
I'm glad they heard my social security number, the 16-digit card number, and the 3 numbers on the back.
The CV is it CVS? No,
CVC?
CVC.
CVC, yeah.
CVC, not CVS.
CBD.
CBD oil.
CBD oil.
CBD oil.
It's like someone's like going back. He's like, I really wanted to hear that number. It's like trying to turn up his volume. He's like, why
Like,
couldn't I
dang it,
hear
dang
it?
it, dang Oh, wait. What were we talking about?
I don't know, but you slapped the table, and this
I
costed
know.
a lot of money, Paul.
Oh, shoot, yeah, sorry. Can I like? I don't think there's anything there to begin with, though.
Yeah.
What
I mean,
was I talking about?
it's like a
Oh,
folding
downtime at
table.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so downtime, my friend would just bring a Switch and we literally just play Smash Bros.
Really?
Like, yeah, while
What?
trying. Yeah, like it was that slow.
HR.
HR report.
You still ask for
Sorry.
the survey too. You're like playing in front of them. You're like, oh, Kirby, and then you're like, anyways, bomb your receipt. You can do a survey for me.
Yeah, and then all you need to do is like return in 14 days and you should be good. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And they're like, okay, that was the weirdest pants experience I've ever felt in my life.
Smash Bros, huh?
I feel like, wait, you don't have a Switch, right?
No,
I have a Switch,
I'm
but
broke.
you should play sometime. But I feel like it's such a disappointing console. I feel like games in general are pretty disappointing
Well,
nowadays.
Just getting older too, I feel like. When I was younger, I was so much more determined to like finish a game, and now I can't. Like it's so hard for me not to
I think
I mean
it's-
to finish a game.
Well, because you've been playing Sekiro, right?
Oh, well yeah, saying that game's like hard to begin with in
That's true.
general.
But I feel like as like a 12-year-old with no responsibilities and no self-guilt, I could like probably grind that game out for
Oh,
a week
yeah.
and like
Like literally 3 days straight, no sleeping, gallon of chocolate
yeah,
milk in a
it's like
diaper.
yeah, my little brother was just born, but I really had to finish this game.
This
so
is the
I
most
really
important.
Just didn't care. Yeah.
Well, when I was younger, I used to wake up before school sometimes and like play early in the morning or like on weekends,
Just
wake
like-
up super early.
Just like the youngin.
Yeah.
So anyways,
Anyways.
that's another story
Yeah,
for another day.
Yeah, we won't talk about that right now.
No,
Even though I'm
definitely
making
not.
it sound way more sus than it actually is.
No,
I just don't
it's
feel like
not,
talking
but
about that.
I just
right
feel
now.
like waking up before school is like to play video games is definitely moving your agenda down because you're like, I really just need to play.
think it's just a
yeah.
great way to start the day, to be honest.
I guess so. Yeah, I think that's literally just me as a 21-year-old talking down on. Like if I like saw myself in the past and I'm just all like, what are you doing, man? Go get ripped. go eat some, like go
Do some shit.
exercise.
Do
Go learn how to
something.
surf or something.
Yeah.
Why are you
just
sitting here
don't
playing
be a
video
scum.
games?
Yeah.
Okay, like I had bleached hair as a 15-year-old.
Really?
Yeah. Like
Dude, I wish I could have seen that.
I know.
What the heck?
We'll find it. We'll find
Yeah,
a picture.
please. I would
But
really enjoy to see
I will
that.
literally play video games for so long that my little Turtle Beach headset would have yellow on the sides.
my
Yeah,
God,
it
the
was
dot
pretty
would come
bad.
off.
And you
That's
just take it
super
off, you're
funny.
like, piss.
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 I think on like my GameCube controller, I just had like a permanent layer of Cheeto dust on it.
Just right on the trigger.
Yeah, and
You're
then like the thumb pads too. Okay, I don't know if this was just me, but when I was younger, like we'd always take up, like we'd end up wearing out the thumb pads and just like taking them off completely. Was that just me?
No, yeah, that was me too. I like just right because they're like ribbed.
Yeah.
So you just kind of rub against that.
And then it's just gone.
Yeah, and it's just gone. So this is pretty bad too. As a kid, I used to play a lot of like GameCube, like Mario Party and stuff like that.
Well,
like
no,
just
that's not a bad thing. That's the best thing.
nonstop. But
Yeah, there's
what
nothing
sucks
wrong
is
with that.
like, so I had the actual official GameCube controllers, and I
Mhm.
played it so much that it's okay. The lettering's molded into the buttons,
Yeah.
but I played it so much it was just
It's
smooth.
just flat.
It was just
Oh
I
my
don't know if I
God.
just had the roughest fingerprint like
I
that
think so,
exists.
yeah.
I was just wearing it. I was just sandpapering it
Just
down.
wake up in the morning.
But it was literally like it would just be like half an A. I'm just like, this is like probably laser sketched into the button. How did this happen?
It's not even that serious though. You haven't been playing. You need to play more. You need to get rid
Yeah,
of it. Just
I think
completely.
if you can still see the X on your Xbox button, like
You're doing it wrong.
you're doing it wrong.
You're doing it so wrong.
It's like a clear layer, and then like just actually just wear it all the way down. I feel like just getting older. I just kind of look at playing video games all day as kind of a waste,
Almost.
which kind of sucks.
But I want to play video games all day too. That's the thing. But
Yeah.
it's hard for me to sit down and play video games for an extended period of time now. Like if I play video games for 8 hours, not saying that I do anymore, but I definitely have. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
have too.
Oh
like,
yeah,
recently,
easily. Probably like last week without even realizing.
You're like, actually, last night.
Last night I was up till like, what time is it right now? Yeah,
like
1 hour before that. Yeah.
It's like beat the final boss. Woo. What now?
Now we're here.
Now I'm directly right here. I just feel like there's just. I mean, when you work and go to school, I just feel like that's definitely 8 hours. I could have done something else.
Yeah,
So.
no, for sure. That's the weird thing. I'm like thinking about it like really hard. I'm like, am I making full use of my time? I feel like self-care is part of your time though, right?
Yeah, I mean, video games are definitely an escape. It's definitely an escape. Just you just kind of sit there and you just kind of play. Like you just turn your brain off. Really.
Yeah. Well, it's super easy to get. Oh my goodness, like Minecraft. I get so lost in Minecraft. It's so easy for me to play for like 4 hours and not even realize what I've been doing. Like I'll go off and I'll make a house in the center of the earth, and then I'll go like build a tower all the way up to the top of the sky, and then just do something crazy up there, and then just go in a whole bunch of different directions.
No, Minecraft grind is something different. I feel like that's not a video game. That's just like artwork. That's just
a lifestyle,
like
baby.
that's the escape.
That's the
like I want to
lifestyle.
retire to Minecraft.
I want to be in Minecraft.
Yeah.
I want to be Minecraft. There's a guy that actually, the VR headset for 24 hours in Minecraft.
No, not 24 hours. He spent a week in
A
Minecraft.
week? Oh, holy crap.
Like, okay, so he spent actual art time, not Minecraft time. He spent a week in art time in Minecraft virtual reality. And then when he got out, like when he just took off the headset and went back to the real world, he said days were so long.
Really?
Because days in Minecraft are so short.
Oh, yeah, true.
So, like,
I never thought about
he would
that.
like be depressed and he would just like be going insane because like he'd be like, why is the sun still out?
How would he go to the bathroom? Would he like set it up so that like he had a house and then he would go to the bathroom in the house, but he's really going
Really
to the bathroom
peeing
in
in real
his
life.
house?
Yeah, he's just like puddles of pee. And
Just
he's
all over his
yeah,
room.
he's
Damn it, Jason!
just pissed and he's just playing. So I don't know, like I don't know.
Social commentary, Mom, relax.
This is a social experiment, Mom.
Okay, so the real question is, if you could be in any video game, what video game?
I guess Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Animal Crossing is like Minecraft, but it's more.
I feel like it's
more
softer.
real.
It's human.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, you
easy.
start off like owing Tom Nook, like you're just in debt already. I'm just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
well, this is the closest thing to my life right now.
Real life.
I just like need to go out there and start planting trees so I can get money.
Easily.
Yeah, just real life.
And
things.
like Tom Nook is just the government.
a capitalist.
Yeah, capitalism in general.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Animal Crossing, you get off a train, you just live your life, you make friends, and you just there's no point. You don't die.
It's like the better version of my life.
Yeah.
That's how I want my life to
Yeah,
be. It's
you're
that
just
simple
like
too.
you're like looking at like Animal Crossing on your GameCube, and it's like someday I'll get there.
I'll make it there.
someday.
That's where I'm gonna retire.
You're like
is
at your
Animal
bank.
Crossing.
They're like, "You have any retirement plans, Paul?" You're like, "Animal Crossing."
You heard?
Yeah,
Hmm.
Poo Poo Village in Animal
Village.
in Animal Crossing.
Duh.
Duh, with Tom Nook and my Isabel friend. I don't know.
The
What
dog.
about you?
So, if honestly, probably Skyrim. I
Really?
feel like
Skyrim's
Well,
scary though.
yeah,
Like,
it is scary. Well, I mean, if I could just automatically be like level
Well, I guess if you're
81 with, like,
Dovahkiin,
yeah, well, yeah, that's the other thing that's so
if you're the main character.
unrealistic about the game, even though it's a video game to begin with.
With dragons.
With dragons.
Sugar dragons.
Yeah, if you guys haven't, I don't know who hasn't heard of Skyrim, but basically you're just dragonborn, and that's all I want to talk about.
It's like you're dragonborn, and you should already know what that means.
Yeah,
and
and if you don't, get the heck out.
then you're not living life.
Toot it and boot it.
No, I mean, I guess definitely any kind of dungeon explorer is the most action packed without getting shot.
Well,
in the
that
head.
one, and they have like cinnamon rolls.
That's all you care about. You're
Yeah,
like the
honestly.
watermelon in the king's castle. That's all I care
That looked
about.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm down for
It's
that.
like shooting arrows at dragons and being able to run like fields nonstop. Nah,
Not with
I
that.
kind of want to just fish.
Yeah. Easily.
Just do something I can do in real
Have you ever
life.
have you ever played a game and like just totally not do what you needed
You
to
mean
do?
Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, so
Just
basically
like
just anything in Grand
yeah.
Theft Auto.
I honestly almost bought a steering wheel, like the gaming steering wheel, and like just the shift and the
Yeah.
pedals, because I just want to play Grand Theft Auto for real.
And just
Yeah.
I just want to play Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, technically you can though. If you really want to, you could just go outside and
That's true. Yeah.
steal a car.
Yeah. I mean, they make it
Question
seem a
mark.
lot easier. Like elbowing glass like that all the time, dude. You get a swollen elbow.
Get a swollen
I
elbow.
don't know if you could really bend and shoot like that.
No, elbow problems.
I
Elbow
guess-
problems would be terrible.
I
in
don't
general,
know.
too.
I think if I really had to go crazy game that I want to live in, it probably would be like Skyrim.
Yeah,
Because
that would be insane.
it's
'Cause
that.
they have
that's
magic,
the come up.
too.
Yeah, that's the come up. You start as nothing. You're like almost about to die,
Yeah,
and then
you're a prisoner.
Then you're just chilling and you're living and you fight
You're a
dragons.
prisoner of war, dude.
You literally almost got beheaded.
Yeah, seriously. And then the dragon saves you, but then
Probably-
you end up killing that dragon.
I feel like if I lived in Skyrim, I'd probably get beheaded. And
yeah,
there would
they
be no
would've-
dragon to save me.
It's
Yeah.
like that's it. You're getting killed.
Yeah,
What if
I'm
the
like,
game just ended.
my
like
head's like
that?
sideways, and I'm like, okay, this is the part where the dragon comes, and then just like,
that's it.
yeah, and
Game
you
over.
don't get saved.
It's just a black screen, and it's like take out disc.
Yeah, and you're like, well, this is everything I wanted.
$60 totally worth it.
I don't know. I mean, like, if we're talking about like more of the better open world games, I don't want to live in Red Dead.
No,
feel
that'd
like-
be terrible.
Like, I never played Cowboys as a kid. I don't think so. I just like I just pew pew. Like I just never played that as a kid.
Yeah.
Like dressing up as a cowboy and going. I was more of just sword fighting.
Yeah,
That sounds
I don't.
bad, but like
Cowboys wasn't like
fighting
an
with swords.
appealing thing to me when I was younger either. I was definitely more into like knights and stuff like that, or maybe no ninjas. I'd say
Ninjas?
ninjas was like
I feel like ninjas could be in.
Yeah,
that's something
I-
they need to put in the next game.
Yeah.
Is ninjas.
yeah, they should.
Well, I mean assassins. Like assassins.
Yeah,
are ninjas.
the assassin class.
Assassins. Yeah.
Assassin class.
I feel like Assassin's Creed maybe. I feel like Assassin's Creed is probably like if I was batshit crazy and I just wanted to kill everybody, I'd
Yeah.
play that game.
Well, could you feel like the emotional weight that these guys have? I
Just
mean, they just
killing
murder
so many people,
Yeah,
Just with the flick of a wrist,
and
really.
it's nothing. They just
Yeah,
literally
they
just
just-
walks away. He's
Yeah.
like,
and
gone.
then they just pray away. Yeah, and you're like, that is a psychopath.
He's a
Definitely
killer.
psychopath, sociopath, all the paths.
Yeah, I don't know why people don't look at that. You know.
So that's another topic, I guess.
What?
I mean, people think that violent video games make people violent.
Oh
think
yeah.
that?
No. I think it definitely. I would say it numbs people to the idea of things.
Yeah.
I definitely think.
Desensitizes them.
Yeah, desensitizes to like the weight behind
Being able
like
to shoot up a
action.
grandma
Yeah.
and steal her car.
Yeah, exactly. Like it makes it seem like, oh, it's like definitely it's a lot more acceptable than they probably expect it to be, or like making it seem like okay. Or yeah, exactly. If you're like shooting tons of people in the face in a video
Yeah.
game,
Just
you know.
no Russian, Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Airport scene.
Oh my god. I don't know why I did that as a kid. And I don't
Yeah.
think you even had to do it either, right?
I feel like you did.
I thought you didn't have to pull the trigger.
I have no idea.
But
me,
I did
I just
anyways.
like
Yeah.
just one-handed. I was just all like, "This is it." Yeah, you're just cheering. Your mom's behind you with the foam fingers. She's like, "Go you!" That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. That is like the worst I think video games has gone. But it was like as a kid, you don't think about it. You're
No,
just like,
you don't.
This is so great.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing. When I played it when I was younger, I didn't recognize it as like a terrorist. I was just like, oh, he's shooting the bad
I
guys.
think if you teach a kid that it's more than a video game is when it gets bad.
Yeah.
Because as a kid, I was like, "This is a video game." I didn't like turn it off and think about it. I'm like,
Yeah.
why did I just do that?
And
It's
I
like,
think that's a problem too, is those special cases that aren't like able to deter, like to separate reality from like the video
Yeah.
game, you know. And I feel like that itself is like just
its
mental
own-
health issues.
Yeah, that's its own kind of concept that you gotta
Mhm.
teach people. I mean, movies. I feel like normal people don't like normal people. Normal people don't watch Breaking Bad. And they're like, I could do this. This seems easy.
I could go make some meth right
Yeah.
now.
I think like the nice thing about having like, okay, this can sound weird. This is how I think of it. Having deaths in a game and risks kind of makes it where you're like, I don't want to do this in real life. 'cause
Yeah,
I could just
I
die.
did in the game.
Yeah, I don't want to go out and like bring out a sword and start swinging on people because I've died to the guards before.
I've
No, it
gotten
sounds
killed
fun.
like 6 times. I've
Yeah.
redid this level like 30 times.
I
so
guess
don't
like
even
that is
care.
pretty bad in the same way because you're like, can I respawn? You're like,
Am I
"I'll
going to
ju-"
respawn?
Yeah, you're like, I'll just respawn, bro.
You're gonna respawn in heaven.
You're like, bro,
if
slow
anything.
down. You're driving 70 in a 40 zone. It's like,
Doesn't matter. Not
where's-
need for speed.
it's like,
Where's
dog,
the
we
nitrous?
just hit the save point, like back there. We're good. And you're like, what are you talking about, bro?
That was a stop sign.
Yeah. And a water break.
Yeah, water break. I'm literally parched. This is also not a hydro flask. I just kind of
This isn't
resorted.
either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think hydro flasks. I can't even say that word. Just kind of like a rip, because they make so many more. Wow.
Ad. Hashtag
That
ad.
that was great.
This is an ad
Oh
for
my
water.
goodness. Yeah, water.
Flint water, the best.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even
Sorry.
not a joke.
We'll get them. Yeah. Anyway.
No.
No, I mean, Hydro Flask. I feel like that's just the easiest thing to call them, but it's an actual brand.
Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to think of other things where it's an actual brand, but like Cinnabuns. I call everything a Cinnabun, not a cinnamon bun.
Yeah.
Cinnabun is just an
That
easy
just
way to
feels
call
wrong.
it.
Yeah.
So I'll just
Or-
call anything a Hydro Flask.
Yeah, or I'm really guilty of like going to a fast food place and being like, "Can I get some McChicken nuggets
Yeah.
or something?" And then they're like, "You mean chicken nuggets?"
I'm like,
you knew what I meant, so why did you ask?
yeah, it's like everything is a McNugget now.
Everything
They
is
patent
Mc.
pended it. Everything.
I think that's the way to go. I think that's what I'm just gonna start doing is calling everything like with a Mick in front
Yeah,
of it.
you're just like, can I get... You're just calling everything a McDouble. They're like, sir, you're at In-N-Out. You're like, yeah, I'll take a McDouble.
I'll take a
though."
McDouble, please.
Yeah.
Sir, this is Pizza Hut. Can I
I'll
get the
take a-
McDouble with cheese then?
I'll take a McPizza. Extra Mc pepperoni on that.
And then Mick pineapple. Okay. How do you feel about pineapple on
Okay.
pizza?
I don't think we talked about this yet. So
Yeah,
this is
no,
the
we
make or
haven't.
break of our friendship, and this podcast is probably gonna end in 3 seconds. But I love pineapple on pizza. Okay, thank God.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
That was the best possible
Wrap it up.
outcome.
Let's just
okay.
let's go
just
get
end it.
Pepperoni pizza, not pepperoni pizza, pineapple
Hawaiian.
pizza. Yeah.
Hawaiian
Okay,
pizza.
I don't think it's called Hawaiian though, because I don't get it with ham.
Oh, you don't?
No.
What do you get it with?
I get it with
Pepperoni.
pepperoni and
I
pineapple.
usually get it with the ham though. I don't know why. Maybe because I asked.
I mean,
for
ham's
Hawaiian.
good, but I don't think I like. I think I don't like my pizza having being that sweet.
Yeah, I got you. You know
So-
what's like actually crazy good that I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of people might think it's really weird is cashews on it.
Cashews? I
Yeah.
never had that, but that
That
sounds
adds
good,
like
though. Mm-hmm.
another level of like you got like the crunch from the cashew, the sweet pineapple, then also the saltiness from the cashews
So it's just a
with
good
that
mix.
weird cashewy taste.
Okay, this is another thing though. I don't like marinara sauce,
just
like tomato sauce. I like Alfredo sauce or like oil or anything.
yeah.
I feel like sometimes it's too hearty.
I need more
It's
context.
too hearty of a
Are you
tomato.
talking about like spaghetti sauce and pizza sauce, or just like
like-
dipping sauce? Because I can't do like breadsticks and marinara
No,
sauce.
no.
That's too much. For
That's
me
too. I mean, I guess just in general, I just really don't like. I get
Just
on
get
spaghetti.
pizza.
Yeah,
No.
you're like, just get the pizza.
Get the pizza. It's literally like we got our cheesy breadsticks with a pepperoni
yeah,
on
and
top.
hot wings, and we got cilantro, and we got burritos here now too. It's like, I want pizza.
The pizza.
Just give me
Well,
the
no,
pizza.
with like the whole breadstick thing, they're literally adding all the toppings that you get on
Yeah.
pizza, and it's like, why not just get?
It's
an
like
actual
you
freaking
rolled the pizza into just the crust, and you put the toppings on there, and I don't know. It's
and
a
then
skinny pizza.
just the sauce and the sauce on the side.
They're like, "Hi, would you like a slim pizza, but pay the full price for it?"
called the San Diego pizza because everything's slimmer
Okay,
in San
Paul.
Diego.
When I went to Chicago last year,
yeah.
Chicago's great. It's a
Yeah,
good city.
mhm.
Disgusting air. Sorry for anyone in Chicago that's listening to this, but like literally, I would be in my hotel room and I would sneeze out like black gunk, and I'd be like, "This is
Oh.
bad." It's probably my lungs right now.
I think we got it really lucky. I've really thought about that. We have it so lucky. I
In our
mean,
air
there's been
quality?
a few times where we can't go outside. I feel like,
Yeah.
but that's only been like a handful.
Our smog's not that bad. But anyways,
No.
Chicago. So Chicago food is great, like their shawarmas and their ramen and stuff. But
Speaking my language, that sounds delicious. right now.
Chicago
I'm so
pizza,
hungry.
Chicago pizza, it's not where it's at.
Shots fired.
I know. I'm
Shots
sorry. I mean,
fired.
like, listen. I grew up watching
That sounded
Ninja
so
Turtles.
sexual, just being.
I know. Shots fired. I grew up on Ninja Turtles, so their New York cheesy
Oh yeah,
pizza.
duh.
I've always wanted that.
Fold the slice.
I go to Chicago, it's a pie, and I'm like, don't hand me a fork. I don't want to eat my pizza with a fork.
Well, I think that's the thing though. That I could appreciate that for sure because the pizza there is a meal. Like you can
Yeah.
you could have one slice and that's it and
Yeah.
be done. You know, like
Don't
it's a
want
hearty like. Well, because I feel like back in the
But I
day,
get you.
Chicago was more of like a. Chicago, we're
Yeah.
working. We're working.
yeah, we
man,
gotta
out
cut
here.
up our meal
Yeah.
and eat it real quick.
Gotta eat
Can't-
with a fork.
But
and
like,
knife.
how like it's so great to just fold a pizza, shove
No,
it in your
yeah.
mouth, and not think about it, and just
I think it's just a different genre
it's
of
an
pizza.
escape. Yeah,
Have
but it's
you
not a
had, like-
genre for me. I mean, I'm
It's-
down
it's
if you
not my
if you
genre.
love deep dish pizza and Chicago pizza. Kudos on you. I hope you have a great
Kudos
life. I
to
hope
you.
everything goes successful. For me, if anyone ever hands me it, I'm just gonna like put a top on it and be like, get this pot pie out of here.
Get this pot pie out of here.
Please. I'll just like, cause I guess maybe it was just what I had on it. It was just like, so the crust is like literally this tall. Like it's like.
Well, don't they put all the toppings like on the bottom though? I thought.
Mm-hmm. It's weird. It's like reverse. So like it's like because it's like a pie. So like it's just the top is like marinara sauce. And I already hate marinara sauce. And there was no other option. I just loved marinara.
Well,
so
I think Alfredo would have been too much though, wouldn't you think?
I don't know. I feel like it would have been good for that. I mean, you're just eating a pie at that point.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
But I like, cause like you don't want Alfredo on a pizza because you're just folding it and eating it if you're a normal pizza eater.
If you're a normal person.
If you had good taste in pizza, but
and not a freak.
Yeah, not a Chicago loser.
Idiots.
People take pride in Chicago.
Yeah, they do.
I don't take pride in Los Angeles.
I really don't. I don't know if that's just a California thing in general though, because I really don't care about California. Like, I'm not like, this is my city, this is my state. I'm just like, I'm here. Like, I love California, don't get me wrong. I think we got like the best weather and climate and everything.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely more of a desert person, so
for sure.
Southern California is better
it's
for
the place
you.
To be,
but I definitely don't think like 90210 is the same thing as Southern California. We're just exposing where we live, but
no, it's fine.
IE is definitely just different than Bev Hills and Northern Cal.
We bless the bottle.
Yeah, we're blessing the bottom of the bottle.
That.
Yeah,
we started
we're really out here. But
I
I used to have a point where I hated California too.
Well, I think I hate the politics of California. Most importantly, like all the taxes and stuff like that, because I'm becoming an adult and realizing I have to pay for my own stuff.
I guess like that's more separation of like state versus agriculture.
Yeah. No, like, the landscape of California is the freaking best, dude. It's the bomb diggity.
I think when I was out in Ohio and I was driving and it was just all flat, I'm like, I can see myself killing myself here. This is this is the perfect place to kind of dig your own grave and look around. You're like,
and just jump in.
If you can hear me, I'm not gonna do it, and nobody's there to hear you. You're like, alrighty, and you jump in.
That's an interesting way. I never thought about that. If you could hear me clap once and I won't jump in this ditch.
Yeah, it's like nobody. You just hear like deer running across, like. All right, they can't clap, so I guess I gotta go. No, I mean California, like our mountains. Just driving in California, like 5 p.m. best time of your life. Like, sundown.
Absolutely.
It's just
a downside of that though is literally everybody's freaking Snapchat story is the sunset.
I thought you were gonna say traffic also, and Snapchattings and.
Well, I feel like where we're at. Traffic isn't that bad. I don't think it's that serious of a problem.
You're not a real Californian if you don't know how to take side streets.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. You know, you gotta know your surroundings, baby. You know
if you're trying to take the freeway, take the highway all the way. Like,
take the highway.
You're not gonna have a fun time.
The 10 to the 91 to the 60.
That's like a stereotype everybody says.
And I didn't realize that either.
Talk about our roads. You just hop onto the 215 north, onto the 10. You're gonna take that east ramp onto the 5, and then you'll be set in. Corona,
and then you're in
you're
OC,
in El Paso,
El Paseo.
Yeah, El Paseo. Just I don't know.
I didn't really notice that until like my friend from Alaska came and we hung out because we kept talking about the roads and the freeways. I was like, this is so boring. Why are we doing this?
You just really have to navigate.
Yeah, you have to drive.
California is just horrible with our roads. It's just not. It's not ideal.
Just the fact that they're fixing the same freeway for like 6 years.
What did they fix?
Hell if I know.
Is that just like Lightning McQueen? They're just like punishing them, just trying to fix the road.
Just do it. Yeah, they're just making all of like Caltrans like just go back because they're all being bad people.
Yeah, really. I mean, I don't know. Like the 215 is always under construction no matter what.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever been a time where I don't remember it like not under construction.
I don't know if they're improving the roads because so many people drive on it that it just gets bad.
They're not trying to help us out because they don't care.
Okay, on the 10 going this way, you know that divider, like that's just really close to the farthest left lane.
Oh my god,
it's gone in farther and it's gotten closer, and it's just not there.
It's so stressful.
It's like what are they hiding? Maybe they're doing like tubing like underneath, and they just need to bury. I don't know.
They just have water slides.
Maybe just underneath we don't know
just
about.
A giant water slide that goes all the way through.
They're ready to surprise us. They're like 2020 guys, you're gonna move to California. You guys are gonna love it.
Get ready.
God, please don't move to California. Please stay where you're at.
Yeah, stay where you're at. It's already too packed.
Find out something you love about where you're at and stay where you're at.
You know, I think I knocked over your water.
It's dead now.
Oh my goodness. I heard that like Idaho's the new like California.
Really?
Maybe Idaho. Maybe I'm getting this one of those
potatoes.
States. Yeah. No, you know what? Was it Idaho? I don't remember, but like tons of people are like, yeah, we're moving to Idaho now, and like that's the place to be.
I heard that with Indiana.
Maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
One
Have
of
you
the
ever heard
eyes.
of like anything interesting happening in Indiana?
Pacers, I
Pacers.
guess. But
Wait, is Vermont a state, right? This is gonna sound so stupid.
fact check us. The first fact check.
Vermont is a state, but you never hear about it.
No, wait.
Is
No,
Vermont
because Vermont's.
a city? Oh my god, I hate myself for this.
Listen.
The fact that you have to check this right now is so bad. Okay.
Well, I just don't want to.
Yeah, just the people that
Vermont is a state in the New England region. I don't know. I mean, listen, I don't think in my lifetime of the next 5 years I'm going to be on that East Coast. So I don't.
Oh,
They're so close
all the
together.
bad stuff
so.
happens in the East Coast too. Have
Like
you
what?
like scary movies?
Oh yeah.
The Haunting of Connecticut, like any movie where
You don't
there's
hear
big
like the
monsters
Haunting
is
of
in
Bev
New York.
Hills.
Yeah, no. Seriously.
They cast like Kylie Jenner as like the
They're
lead.
not like the monster destroying Palm Springs.
Yeah.
You know, you're never going to see that
Just
movie.
like because like I feel like people in Palm Springs they just don't care. They're just like
Oh,
on their
no,
own.
they're
They're
so-
like wearing their shorts and their I just described what you're wearing, but they're just like there's like a monster. It's like we gotta blur that out.
we got to get rid of that.
The monster's destroying Palm Springs and they're just like
Do I really want to be here right now?
yeah. Some guy takes off his AirPods. He's like, what?
Can I
It's like, well, traffic's gonna be bad going home now.
Going back on the 10.
I guess yeah. I mean, I think it's just because, like I said, it's just all flat areas. Just, can you hear me? No. And then you die.
Oh my gosh. All right. So, what was the first? Because we're talking about monsters now, so I kind of want to talk about like scary movies.
Yes.
What was the first scary movie you saw?
Oh man. The little toaster that could. I don't know.
No, dude, that movie was terrifying. The clown? Are
Yeah.
you kidding me? Oh no, not Little Toaster. That could Brave Little Toaster.
Brave Little Toaster.
Brave Little Toaster. Yeah, that
I-
movie was really scary.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Sid from Toy Story.
Yeah.
This is a horror movie.
Well, that's a funny thing too. Is like
No,
how
okay.
much stuff is unintentionally but terrifying.
You just brought up like my repressed memories. I remember
Oops.
the first movie I watched, and it was horrible for
What
me.
movie?
So I was definitely 6 years old.
Yeah.
I was at my grandma's house,
Grandma,
and
got it.
I was sitting on her couch, and my uncle was there, and he's like, "I rented a movie from wherever they rented movies from back then."
I think it's called like this ancient mysterious place called Blockbuster.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I thought it was called Block Booster.
I thought
Is
it
this
was
the
just
Mandela
Netflix.
effect? Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have Netflix. Actually, Netflix was a thing back then.
No, it was
like
yeah.
a rent,
Yeah, but you could just all you would get is the DVDs like mailed to your house.
Yeah.
That was it.
I
Nothing
love
else.
that. I love getting
That was
DVDs
so
in the mail.
sick.
Now it's just on their phone. I think
Yeah,
we're just
lame.
old. But anyways, The Ring. The Ring was
The
the
Ring?
first movie
Oh
that
my
I
God.
watched. Yeah.
If that was my first movie, I'd probably like still be scared.
So I like had trouble with like blank TV sets and like TV sets that were off and stuff for like the longest time.
Turn that TV on.
Yeah, like you turn that TV on and you waste that electricity right now before she
Please.
crawls out.
Like, why do you need to watch so much TV, CJ? They can't be off.
Yeah,
Can't
it's
be
all like
off.
you just see a flicker and you just like I just ran away. Just like
Oh my gosh. Well, when I was younger too, I used to like in the hallway, I would like slam the lights off and run as fast as I
yeah,
could.
because
I was
the monsters are
"Can't catch me
chasing
now."
you.
He's like,
As
"They're at
soon
my
as you
feet."
flip it off, they're just running at you.
Yeah.
You're like, if
Well,
I turn
that's-
back around, they see me.
Well, I mean, that's what you picture too. You like think in your head, they're literally coming out of all of those shadows right now. That's
No.
a monster following me right now.
No, definitely me. Like, so I would turn off the lights from downstairs. I would just full sprint up
Just
the
sprint.
stairs. Like,
I'm kind of happy I didn't have stairs because I'd probably
Stairs
fall
suck.
a lot. Like when I was younger, for sure. Even now, I'd still probably fall way too much.
What about you? What
So the
was
first scary movie I saw was Signs.
Signs, really?
Signs. Yeah. Well, that movie
That's
is
not
like
bad,
not
but
scary. No, I mean
Yeah.
it was M Night Shyamalan, so that's
Yeah.
kind of the twist was bad.
but it was definitely like scary, creaky house.
Oh
things
yeah.
walking
Well, no.
around.
The
Yeah.
funny thing was like, do you remember the part in the movie where you've seen it, right?
I've seen it, but a long time ago,
Yeah,
and I
okay.
don't remember.
So there's like a
aliens,
part
so-
where they're all sitting around the TV, like watching the alien invasion, like kind of happening around the globe.
Uh-huh.
And like there's one part where it goes to a party happening in Mexico, like a birthday party, like little kids. And all you see is like the camera like zooming in, and then you see the alien walk past
Yeah.
the bushes, and
Yeah.
like all the little kids like like screaming at it, and like me as a little kid, I'm like, And then my parents, like, just like psychopaths, are laughing like nothing. They're just like,
Yeah.
oh my god. And I'm just like, I don't get it. You
And
guys
then that
are
night, an
monsters.
alien's at your like window. He's like, "Don't worry, Paul. They're fools for laughing at you."
But
Yeah.
the joke's on them because I pull out my freaking water bottle and then
he
splash
just,
them.
and he just melts. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with my parents too. They found it funny that I was being traumatized by these scary movies. Like,
It's like, why play it then?
I would be like showering, just like, and my dad would just like open it, flick off, like just turn off the lights,
Oh
and
my
I'd just be,
God.
and you can't do anything because if you run out, you just slip and fall on your butt, and you're just like,
Mom, Dad, I'm dead.
yeah, you're like, it turns off, and you just sit there like shampooing your hair. You're like, alrighty, well, 7 years was a great time to live.
So this is when I die, I guess.
It's like I always wonder what my 8th birthday was gonna be like, but we'll never see it now.
This is it. Have you ever done like the Bloody Mary challenge when you were younger?
Dude, okay, so I never did it willingly.
Yeah.
I would be peeing in my elementary school. Kids would shove the leg and go, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. I won't say the third
That's
one.
when I'm like walking around. That's when I'm running out with my pants around my ankles.
Yeah, and like I didn't have that control, so I couldn't stop. I'd be like, oh no, and you just go. You're like, why did I drink so much Capri Sun?
Damn it!
And it was
Stupid
bad.
Lunchable.
I feel like there's another challenge. It wasn't Bloody Mary, but it's like way worse or something like that. Like, but
There's the pencil one.
something. Oh, the Charlie challenge.
Yeah.
that one was
yeah, but that wasn't like the
I
bad
don't think
one
I
you're
had
talking
wooden
about.
pencils in my house. I was like, does it work with a mechanical pencil?
Well, I was trying to-
Doesn't work. Like, damn it.
I thought like the whole thing behind that was like the surface area of the pencils because like the way it rubs on each other is so like soft. Is that the word to use?
Gentle.
Gentle, like that. It just spins on its own just
Yeah.
because there's like barely any friction.
Yeah, I mean, just it's like it weighs like half a pound, or maybe like less than that, but like a
Yeah.
gram. It's just like spinning on its own just from any kind of.
yeah.
Yeah, you're like,
We
"Oh
got a
my
ghost.
God."
We got a ghost.
Have you ever had like any kind of ghost encounters?
Oh. So let's
Half a
think
pound,
about this.
heavy pencil. I just thought about that.
Yeah.
Just those big ones. Doing the Charlie challenge, the big ones your like first grade teacher gave you.
Try moving that bitch.
Yeah, it's like, come on now, Ghost. We'll see if you're really real.
Come on out.
Yeah, you have like a shotgun ready.
Where are you?
And then moves the big pencil just spinning like crazy. And you're like, oh, he is real. Oh my
He's
God.
here. He's in the room. Okay, so have I had any? Me personally, no. But I probably thought I did have some when I was younger. You know, like I think about that a lot now. Like if I hear a sound, instead of me just jumping to the conclusion, I'm gonna get murdered, and I'm like, oh wait, I forgot. There's people that live here, and then I also have like a copious amount of animals in my
That's true,
house.
yeah,
so
so
like it's
probably no
literally
way it goes.
anything. Yeah.
That's true. I mean, like in ghost movies, I feel like the dogs have no actual part of the movie. I'm like, dude, my dog would be like chasing after a ghost, like be
Well,
barking
no,
at
I feel
it.
like that's a big thing too. Is like the
They
dogs
bark.
always bark at the ghosts, you know, like, and they're barking at nothing, and they're like,
Or like people are just always alone. I'm just like, man, I'm pretty blessed to have I don't know, people to run to.
yeah, I know. That's another thing. I feel like I sleep well. No, because I'm grown ass.
Because I'm a man. Yeah, I threw away my nightlight
I
last
threw
week.
away my nighty light. Not like that thing right over there is my nightlight.
Yeah, it's not like this giant lamp and that salt lamp. It's not my
And
nightlight.
it's not like it's
Like,
we're in the middle of the day right now and we still have like the curtains
Yeah.
open and everything because we're just scared.
Anyways, you're gonna call me when I go to sleep tonight, right? To make sure there's no ghosts.
Well, yeah, if you call me first.
Okay,
I
thank
thought we were
God.
gonna fall asleep on FaceTime together.
Thank God, because like the ghost doesn't want to be on FaceTime, right? It's like,
No,
oh,
no.
I look busted right
That's
now.
the thing too. Have you ever seen like those memes of like people talking about like if the ghost is in the room just being like completely disgusted about what you're doing in your bed at night?
Yeah.
They're just like, oh my
It's like,
God.
oh, what the? I'm leaving. Goes through the wall.
This is disgusting. I'm going to your parents'
Yeah, I'm
room.
going to your parents' room.
And then they're like,
Jessica.
ah,
yeah,
even
way worse. Way worse.
Way worse.
It's like, why did I just scare the 2-year-old?
I know. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe like ghosts just are like, I would encourage a ghost visit right now. Like I would be open to that.
You just see like, just my phone
Yeah,
start floating.
but you see, I wouldn't want the tensions to be high. Like I would want, like I think it would be very eye-opening and spiritual to have,
Yeah.
just like a casual talk with like a dead person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like that's just a side that we need to hear. So like,
Yeah.
if any dead people out there want to come on the show, just hit us up.
But I feel like they just have no idea what's going on in the real world. They're just like, wow, I hope like the Ghostbusters remake was good. And you're like, oh, and they just turn to an angry ghost.
They die before the election is over.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, thank God Hillary got it right.
And you're like,
Good thing you're dead.
Yeah, good thing you're dead, right?
Could be a
I'm
good
pretty sure
idea.
there's somewhere in the afterworld where that works out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I don't think. Well, I guess this is me talking about my ghost experience because I feel like after you die, something happens.
Yeah.
In
No,
my honest
definitely.
opinion.
Yeah. Well, we're both on the same page about
yeah.
that. Something has to happen.
But like, there's definitely been times where I've been to a funeral and people would be like, let's all take a picture," and then there's like stuff behind in the background. And you're just like,
yeah, you don't see a lot of that, or maybe we do, but we just don't realize it. And
Yeah.
we don't look back because we're too lazy.
yeah. But there's definitely scams for like ghost experience.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like all those ghost shows are such baloney. Like such baloney.
What are you talking about, Paul? I thought they're really hunting the ghosts for us to get rid of them.
Have you seen that one clip of that one dude? It's like, "It's your boy."
Oh yeah.
And then you're just like, that's me. Like that, I'd be that guy. I feel like.
I feel like
good?
going to like an abandoned asylum is just like spooky in general. But
Yeah,
not
you're
ghost
setting
related.
yourself up
It's
for
just like
that.
a bad environment. It's like, why would I be here?
Yeah, well, I think my thought processes behind that is that like you're going to a place like thinking, "Ooh, it's haunted." So literally anything you hear, like even if it's the dogs,
Yeah.
you know, you're gonna be like, "That's a ghost."
Yeah,
I don't care
that's
what you
definitely a
say, that's
ghost.
a ghost.
I don't know
care,
what
I
kind
don't
of
care."
ghost that is. That sounds like that. Woof woof. But that's a ghost.
Bark, bark.
Yeah. It's like, did he just say he's gonna kill us? Yo, get that on tape. Get that on tape.
Out. Get him, get him.
Like, what? I don't know. You just stand out there with like a little voice recorder and just trying to pick up anything.
You're
like,
asking for it too.
Yeah.
And if I was a ghost and like people were coming to my crib with
yeah, you're
like,
just like reading.
cameras
You're like,
and, like microphones,
they're here again.
like, get out.
Boo.
Yeah.
You're like,
Duh.
boo, go.
Of course I'm gonna scare the crap out of you.
You're like,
I need you to
"Get
like
out."
not come back ever again.
Like ghosts always say that. They're like, get out. And
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, get out.
Yeah, I think the whole point is they're trying to rest in peace.
Yeah,
Like I think everyone's such a liar when
They're
they're
in
like,
your space.
rest
They're in
in
your
peace.
area.
Yeah, and then you find like a video 2 weeks later of like, we're trying to talk to Michael Jackson right now. You know.
It's like, did I just hear a he? A he? He's here.
But and then like he spells out high pitched, like asterisk high pitched.
Yeah.
Oh
You're
my
like,
god.
He's here with us right now.
Michael,
if you're here, touch this lamp.
And then he grabs like a baby doll and then just starts hanging it over like outside the window instead. And they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
he's really here."
They're like, oh, Michael, don't do that, please. It's like, Michael, come back.
No, Michael, you're going a little
don't
too
hang
far.
him over the blanket. Bring him back inside.
Come on back in.
Was his baby name really Blanket? Or I thought, was his son named Blanket? What's his son's name? I heard that his son's name
Child.
was, yeah. Or
I don't know.
whatever. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I heard like
literally don't.
his name was like Blanket or something because he put a blanket over his head and dangled him over. Is that
Mm.
wrong? Can
Mm,
I get
I
a
think that's
fact
what
check?
happened. Yeah.
Is that what happened?
that's a
People just
fact
gave him a
check.
nickname? Like
Blanket.
Blanket.
Okay, could you also imagine though your parents being such big superstars that nobody even knows like what your kids' names are, and like you have to
Oh,
live in
that
the
sucks,
shadow of
too.
that?
I guess
Yeah.
the Smith family is doing pretty good at that because I know Jaden and Willow and wait,
Yeah.
no, they have another one. I don't know his name.
They do.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Oh, my bad, bro.
No,
If you're
it's
watching, my bad, dog.
Sorry.
Yeah, hit up our email and tell us your name.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
my name's Jaden too.
Jaden.
What the
obviously.
hell? Yeah.
Well, have you seen 13 and count? No, it's like 22 and counting. My bad. Or something crazy like that.
36.
I lost count
99.
after like 20 and over, or 20 and counting, whatever it's called. Anyways, they name all their kids like the same like first two letters or something like that,
That's
like Billy
weird.
Bob, Billy Joe, Billy Billy. Like just I would hate that so much.
Yeah.
I mean, growing up in a big family already, it's like I don't know. It's hard. I could understand from the parents' perspective how hard it is to parent like every child. Could you imagine 20 freaking kids, dude?
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, that'd be so overwhelming. And then like by that point, after you have 20, it's like, why even like have more than like
Yeah.
3 kids, to be honest? Like,
I guess it's so they can babysit each other.
yeah.
It's like Billy Joe watch Billy Bob and Billy Bob watch Billy whatever.
Billy B.
See, I have this weird like this isn't like realistic at all, and I know you have to give the baby a name, but I don't know him yet. Why can't I meet him first and be
Yeah.
like, you're more like you're definitely a Tim.
Yeah.
You're none. Actually, no. After these past 2 weeks of knowing you, you're a Jeremy.
You're Jeremy for sure.
Like just looking at it and naming it, you're like, that's kind of subjective. I just kind of
yeah. What if
looked
like
at you.
okay,
It's kind of judging the book by its cover.
have you ever thought about like what if your kid turned out to be a douchebag?
Like just a real asshole.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel
What
like
would you do?
I mean, you can't throw it away.
You can't throw it away. That's a valid point. You can't throw it away.
I mean, like, I want to know where if he just picks it up from like someone else, I'd be pretty sad. I'm like, man, that sucked. I should have probably not let him meet that person. But if he just like was like that, that's how he is. I don't know.
Is it just me or is like this? Like, I'm so sorry, but it feels like it's changing colors a little bit.
Me too. I thought it was
maybe that's.
green.
I think that's the mood.
Yeah, and I was all like, Paul, is it changing colors?
It's kind of like messing me up.
This is Clamp Lamp.
I was looking for a time to introduce Clamp Lamp.
Oh yeah. Well,
correct.
There you go.
Yeah, this is Clamp Lamp.
So
we're gonna set the mood with Clamp Lamp. It's very. You wanna show them the features real quick because we're like pretty happy about this. But
it's our greatest accomplishment.
Yeah,
right here.
I think this is the only thing we need like on the show to begin with.
Talking about my asshole of a kid though, but I don't know. Like if.
Oh dang, we've all, like literally. It's an hour right now.
Yeah.
It's just been an hour.
We'll like milk the last 2 minutes, but. I don't know. If he was like a jerk, but he was like a funny jerk, like to me, or is it like to other people?
I'll just say in general. So
just in general.
Yeah, well, not to you. Okay, let's just say he's like a.
Because if it's like me having poor parenting, then that's kind of on me.
Yeah,
like, that kind of sucks. I would definitely try to make him into a well like rounded person, but
so beat him,
if like I would just just get my Gucci belt and put some imprints on him. No, definitely bad, but I would like
just have like 2 Gucci like the G's like across his butt cheeks.
I'd be like, that'll teach him.
That'll teach
He's
him
like
a lesson.
Designer, nice.
Sick.
But like douchebag isn't just like mean to me. Like I'm just like, here's your bread, and he's like, I don't want my bread, Dad. You idiot. I'd just be like, ah man,
I wanted sourdough.
Yeah, and
right.
Like, I don't want to talk to this guy no more. But like if he was just like, he's like, yeah, what up? My dad got a Gucci belt. What's your dad have? Nothing. My dad could be of your dad. I'd be like, that's my kid. It's like, heck yeah, man.
Yeah, you're right. I can beat up your friend's dad.
Yeah, and he's like 7 foot tall. He's like, he's just like a football player. I'm just like, yeah, my kid, he says crazy things, man. You want to get a beer? Like, you want to just go golf or something one day?
He's fighting with like Shaquille O'Neal's
kids,
and then you just end up like almost getting in a fist fight with Shaq.
I'd be down for that. I'd be down for. It'd be a topic for when he's like getting married. I'm like, remember when I almost died because of you? Because Shaq almost killed me. Great time, son. Really proud of you.
Pretty good for that.
Glad you work for Google now.
Oh
Don't know how that happened.
Don't know how that happened. I'm like, I can't even imagine having a child right now. That just stresses me out.
I can't even remember to eat sometimes. So.
No, I can't remember to go to the bathroom sometimes either, let alone like
your kid's
managing
just pooping in the corner.
Person.
You're like, oh my god, he poops.
Yeah,
I gotta deal with that right now.
Who do I call about this?
Yeah, I feel like that's like a joke. Like I'm a bad parent, but dude, I'll probably be a bad parent. Like
unintentionally.
Like I'm a good pet parent, but
yeah,
a whole like tiny person. It's
the nice thing about a pet is you could just leave it at your house for like
it has
a couple hours, and then it's like because you know when you get a puppy, it's like
because a pet's not weak, it leveled up. It has some skills.
Yeah, and dogs level up way faster than humans.
They get
level
a lot more experience points than a baby that just sits on its back, like roll over or something.
We're like the most boring animals, like when they're born.
Yeah, I mean, like a dog comes out and it walks in a couple weeks and stuff. But
deers
like a baby
already are like jumping and running.
A deer
and, like,
jumps out. Yeah, it jumps out of the womb, like full like arch. It just comes out, and you're like, oh my god, a deer was just born right now.
You can just see it shooting across the sky.
Yeah, it's like right there, and there it goes. But like babies, they come out, and if you put them down, they just kind of
cry.
Cry, lay there, poop, and you're
pants.
like, loser.
It's so boring.
Clean up after yourself. Come on.
Do something.
I've been doing this for 20 years. Can you just do this already?
Yeah, I know. Building up so much hype. Like people making this seem to be like such
you literally
a
have
deal.
to train a kid.
Yeah.
You got to train
That's so stressful too.
Yeah.
Thinking about that, like,
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Everything I'm going to say is going to be this child's reality.
I'm not good at, like, I have no idea how to propel my information to someone.
Oh yeah, like, absolutely not. Like, I don't think I'm qualified to either.
Like they're going to be like, Dad, how do I don't know, anything.
Anything.
How do I make this bread so I can self-sufficient myself? And I'm like, you just throw it in. I don't know, like throw it in and turn it on. So like, how do I do that?
Duh.
And you're like, you plug it in. How do I do that? You do this. How do I do anything else?
I think concepts in general is just going to be like, that's such a crazy thing.
It's too much to learn.
Yeah. And then also, when you're born, do you think
nobody's gonna want to have kids with us? It's so bad.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm single, but I don't want any kids, and I don't want anybody actually. I think I'm just gonna make my own child out of myself.
You're just gonna like just split.
Yeah,
Just create a
yeah.
second
I think
person.
that's what I'm leaning towards, like chopping off my pinky and then just putting it like in a microwave. And
Yeah, and
hoping
then just
for the
kind of
best.
grows into a person.
Oh, dude. Oh, the other day, literally yesterday, this girl sent me a video of like somebody injecting their sperm into an egg and it creating something.
That's life, Paul.
No, like a
that's
chicken
us.
egg.
Oh,
No.
okay.
My bad.
Like a McChicken egg.
Yeah, like a McChicken egg.
Like a McNugget. It just
Yeah,
came out.
yeah. The thing
Yeah.
that the McNugget
Ew.
came from, that McEgg.
Just like a little serum and just goes in.
Yeah,
and just
literally. And then
pops
like
out
he,
like little feathers.
well,
and
he
arms.
left it. No, it looked like a crab, like a white crab. And like,
Like
it
a little
was,
salamander.
yeah. Well, they call it homunculus, like from Full
yeah.
Metal.
Yeah,
you
just
know?
just a bunch of alchemy.
Yeah, no, really. But he like literally just like got an egg, jizzed in it, and then put it in a shadow for like 2 weeks, and then like a crab came out.
Yeah, and he's like, my beautiful son.
That's the video.
So like, this is what I created. You have my eyes.
beautiful.
You have my claws.
You have my claws. But the thing was like dead, and he's like, it's not going to be able to gain any new information, blah blah blah. Well, I'm like, well, I hope not.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't want to
It's
know
all.
what that
It just
thing
comes
knows.
out and it's all like world domination. You're like, go back.
Crap.
Yeah, you're like, delete it, please.
That was like the sperm that was supposed to be Hitler.
Yeah, into a crab now.
Yeah.
You're all like, oh, what a cute mustache it has. Wait a minute.
All right.
You're like, why is it walking like that? Oh God, I made Hitler.
Why is it flinging up like one?
Yeah,
like,
one claw.
at a
You're like,
time?
oh, this is bad.
Oh crap.
I created Hitler.
I
I created crab
Hitler,
Hitler.
the crab
Yeah,
Hitler.
crab Hitler. And other like crabs follow it. And you're like, it's like soft shell crabs, superior crabs. You're like, alrighty, well, this is bad.
This is an issue.
Shout out to all the crawfish.
Shout out to crawfish.
Well, hopefully we never have kids that until we're ready.
Yeah.
I would hate to like we're both like at a barbecue. We have like the like typical dad stash.
Yeah.
And like our kids are running around like almost stabbing each other and just like throwing.
And we're just like stressed
yeah.
out.
No, we're just not stressed. We're all like, so what'd you teach your kid today, Paul? And you're like, how to throw knives. I thought it was cool to learn.
I thought it was sick.
Yeah, he just chucks a knife and just hear someone go, ow. And you're just like, oh God.
That's my kid. That's Timmy.
Well, that's
Well,
pretty much
I guess
all the time we have.
let's
We can
see.
probably wrap it up
Yeah,
now.
an hour and 6 minutes.
So-
Is there anything else we should talk about?
I don't know. I feel like this is a pretty good pilot. Hopefully,
Yeah.
this gets it
I
off
don't.
its
Yeah,
feet.
I don't
and-
want to say this isn't the nitty gritty. This is
Yeah.
just like a sample. We have plans for like
well,
bigger,
the
like
real sample.
yeah, this is the real sample. Yeah, we recorded like something last week and like just tried to go over it, but this is like
Yeah.
the first.
I mean, it only
official-
goes up from here, really.
Yeah.
So
No, I know. No one's gonna tell us that like the first episode was
you're
shitty
like,
because
just
we want.
trash it.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Well, I
Just
mean, what do you
stop where you're
expect?
at.
It's the first one. We have no idea.
It's
what
like
this
you
is
have
gonna
no
turn
room to
into.
improve. Don't do it anymore. It's like,
Could you imagine if this is it though?
yeah,
It's like this
like,
is it.
we did all this and we're like, and first episode done, and I'm never gonna
Never
talk to you
again.
ever again, Paul.
I
It's
hope
nice
it would go
knowing
that
you.
way.
What if it ends right there?
And then cut.
And cut. Well, I guess we could really cut.
All right,
now,
yeah.
so.
Okay. Well, see you next time. Stay tuned.
See you next
and,
time. Thanks for tuning in, listening in, watching in, whatever you're doing. We'll be back with another episode.
Soon.
Follow us.
Yeah, but I'm going to Alaska for a week.
yeah.
So it's going to be at least like 2 weeks before we get
Well-
another one going at least, right?
I'll just go to Alaska.
Just go. Yeah, and then we can
Yeah.
record one up there. I should definitely
Just
like
in the
record a
snow.
little bit, huh? And
You
get
sh-
some footage for
You
it.
should definitely vlog a little.
Maybe.
Paul
I don't
the
know. Well,
vlog.
I don't have anything to vlog with. I just have my cell phone. Maybe
fine.
I'll just write down crazy kooky
Listen,
stuff.
people,
that
if you hate our quality, you can go to Casey Neistat's channel and look
yeah,
at his
dude.
quality.
This is just for like the real OGs, you know.
This is for the real G's.
And that's it. All right.
That's it. Thanks, bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, bye.